Yo, 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 what's happening, man? We back with another one. It's your boy Ron and Ralph. Damn you two sports talk. Stay tuned live. JB, Ron, fellas, what's happening? What's going on?
Was
Trying to
in it, was
stay
in it.
warm, my guy.
Man, I don't not feel bro, going in a different time zone and coming back, especially when you ain't used to it, it kind of
Mm-hmm.
kind of threw me off a little bit. It
Mm-hmm.
damn sure threw me off when I was out there. Cause you know how you be used to like, on the East Coast, we got the 7:30 game, then we got the 10 and 10:30.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, when you out there on the West Coast, the late game is the early game. It ain't no late game.
What?
So, we used to a 10 o'clock game, a 10:30 game, but out there
Mm-hmm.
on the West, it ain't no 10:30 game. Bro, I'm
Mm-hmm.
sick. I almost forgot the game was coming on. I was out there watching my North Carolina boys, and I had to hustle back to the room at 4 o'clock to catch the
Mm.
game. Because it started at 7:30. So I had to hustle back to the room by 4:15 just to catch the game. Then I'm thinking like, damn, it's a doubleheader. But nah, ain't no doubleheader because
What?
that's shit. That's it. The 10
Mm.
o'clock game out there is the 7:30 game here. So
Mm-hmm.
I just, a little bit of adjustment, but I think I'm getting back on
Normal.
schedule. Yeah, it threw my sleep off too.
Mm-hmm.
I was waking up at like 4 o'clock in the morning out there. I'm like, damn. But which is normally like 7:30
That.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and shit, I'm getting sleepy and tired around, 5, 6, which is like 9 out there,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean 9 here, but 6 out there, but I'm back. I made it. Shit. I made it, bro. I made it, man. How y'all feeling?
I feel good. Trying to keep warm, man. Trying to keep warm. This.
Yeah, another cold front that came through. Just when everybody started busting out in the damn shorts and sundresses
Right.
and shit, here come the fucking winter. Said, hold my beer.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting over a cold. But needless to say, I'm here. Man, we making it.
Mm-hmm.
But Ron, what you think about the second half of this NBA season? Who you think is a contender and a pretender?
To be honest with you, I think Detroit Pistons a contender, dog.
Contenders? Yeah.
I the way they build that team, he the point guard, oh my god,
Cade Cunningham? Yeah.
yes, he different. He what the young people say, he him. He he that dude.
You, but Ron, like up until recently, and I'm saying this season, maybe like a couple months ago, I really didn't like Cade Cunningham's game.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
me
saying?
either.
It was
Me either.
like it worked, but it was kind of like it just wasn't nothing that caught my eye. It
Right,
didn't it didn't jump off the screen at me. His game didn't. I mean, he was putting up the numbers, scoring or whatever, but
right,
his style was just didn't catch me. I wasn't really too fond of it. That wasn't my
right.
type of style but for whatever reason it's starting to kind of look a little better. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Maybe because
y-
they winning or whatever. I don't know. I ain't saying it
They
still look great but it look better than to me now than it
right.
did. Oh,
They got I like the pieces they got around him. The center, he always be fighting. He
Jalen Duran
yeah, that man always be fighting. Oh, and
or
Stewart,
Isaiah Stewart. Yeah,
yeah, he always be fighting. But I like it though because it bring a edge to
right.
them. They don't. He don't take no shit. I mean,
Bad
I like
boys.
that. Yeah, but it feel like that old bad boy Pistons again. And Putender, I don't see Boston doing nothing. I
even if they get Tatum back.
I don't see it too late. I feel like he got to work himself back into basketball shape.
Right.
You been out for so long, you in shape, but you're not in basketball shape.
Right.
and they're a bit different in my eyes. So
So what you think about Cleveland? Because we just in the East right now. You know what I mean? We just talking about.
I
You think?
think I think Cleveland going to choke. That's what I really think because you got James Harden. He's known for choking in the playoffs.
Stinking up the joint.
Right. That he had a good regular season MVP. Then in the playoffs, don't show up. He don't show up in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't see Cleveland doing nothing. In my
What about
opinion,
what about the Knicks?
I think the Knicks might go to the third round.
So you think it could be the Pistons and Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals,
Yep.
with
And
the
the pit.
Pistons beating the Knicks going to the NBA Finals?
Yep. Because I don't see the Knicks. They got a good story, but I know if you shut down the point guard, if you play defense on him, who else will step up on that team and make shots?
Yeah, because I think what they gonna do is I think they probably gonna put the Thompson twin on Jalen Brunson.
Mm-hmm.
Because I really don't see anybody else carrying that team.
Right.
You know what I'm
I,
saying? I
I
think
don't.
Cat play at times.
Right.
Cat
He.
plays soft, and I think
Right.
he will. I think he will play soft against Jalen Duran
Mm-hmm.
and the Detroit Pistons. So I don't see OG Anunoby. I don't see Josh Hart. I don't see Mikal Bridges. I don't see them three guys stepping up,
Right.
uh, doing more than what they normally do to the point of carrying the team.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I just don't think them they capable. I think they are what they are, like good,
Yeah.
solid role players.
I
I don't see
think.
them being guys that could put a team on their back and carry them.
Right. If they don't do it this year, I think you need to break up that team.
The Knicks,
The Knicks. And this is why I say this. Last year, you fired your head coach for another head coach. So you got to get a solid head coach now.
right?
Now, if y'all cannot get to the finals with the new head coach, then it got to be the team. I got to trade people from the team. I got to. Because now I know it's not the head coach, it's the team. It's the team now. So I already have fired the head coach and brought in somebody better. And if
Yeah,
y'all cannot get it done this year, why would I keep y'all around?
yeah. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought what the Knicks should have done with the additions that they made to the team this season, in the offseason and at the deadline. I think they should have brought Tibbs back for one more year. And if Tibbs didn't get it done, then you fire him,
I
because they added some things to this team that they didn't have last year. Like they didn't
right,
have the depth off the bench last year like they got this year.
right. But Tibbs don't play everybody. That's his problem. He
The,
never, wherever he went, he never played everybody. In
now,
Chicago
true,
Bulls, he did not play everybody. In
that's true.
Minnesota,
But last season, if you look at their bench, like who else could you trust to put in off the bench to give meaningful minutes?
anybody that needed a spark, you could have put in a shooting guard
They didn't
that
have
would
that. They didn't
that would
have Jordan Clarkson. They didn't have Jose Alvarado. They got one more guy that's coming off the bench now. I get Shemet was there and the other kid was there, but it's three guys coming off the bench that I don't think they had last year. Jordan Clarkson they didn't have, Jose Alvarado didn't have, and there's one more guy coming off the bench that they didn't have that's playing now. And then
right.
you had Mitchell Robinson who was banged up, so you didn't know when he was gonna be available.
But what I'm saying, they needed somebody take out the pressure of the stars. Like you got your two stars. You got Cat and you got the point guard. What his
Jalen
name?
Brunson.
Okay, I mean those two cannot do nothing. Who else you got last year? They did not have nobody else. I mean they did, but he did not step up.
Yeah.
And you being a head coach, and it like playing chess. If you make this jump right here, you got to know your other man's. He did not get to know nobody else on the team. He didn't. Not be honest. Who else he knew I'm about to get 10 points or I'm about to get 15 points? If you don't play people,
Well, I mean, to add on to that, I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought that 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges was overpay.
yeah,
That
yeah,
was overpay. I
yeah.
mean, and then give you. I mean, Jalen Brunson took the pay cut so they could secure him on a contract.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then OG getting paid what he getting paid.
Right.
You know, I just don't. What I mean, I don't know.
I mean,
I ain't like that.
I I think the New York Knicks, and I could be wrong when I say this, they got the same problem that the Hawks had for years. Trey Young. Trey Young was small. You
Yeah.
got the same problem with the point guard now with the New York Knicks. He a small point guard. Man, he hot. He hot. Do he play defense? Every once in a while, in my opinion.
Yeah. So you got the Knicks and the Pistons is the Eastern Conference Final matchup. I
Mm-hmm.
could see that. I could see that. And Detroit done beat them what? They 3 and
Three
0
times.
against the 3 and 0
Right.
against the Knicks this season.
Right.
So I don't know. That's something to look at because you could look at it two ways. You could look at it as the Pistons match up well with the Knicks and they got their number because they 3 and 0 against them in the regular season this year.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can look at it like that's 3 games they won in the regular season, and now you got to play them in a best of 7 if they see each other in the Eastern Conference Finals, meaning they will have to go through the first 2 rounds each and
Right.
meet each other in a best of 7 series in the Eastern Conference Finals. And it's hard to beat a team. There will be a total of 7 times they will have beaten the Knicks this season if they beat them in the Eastern Conference or if they see them at some point in the playoffs and beat them. That means they
Right.
will have to win best of 7. So they will have to beat them 4 times. 7 times. It's hard to beat a team 7 times in a
What?
season. Now I ain't saying it can't be done, but it's
Right.
hard. So you can
But
look at it both ways.
but if you look at it, it a mindset thing. What I mean by that, the Pistons be like, oh, we already beat them 3 times. We already know who to take out of the game. We
Yeah,
already know that. We already got building board material on the Knicks. We know they don't got no fear in them. We know that. They don't put no Kool-Aid in us. We don't fear them because Cat, he's soft.
yeah,
When the last time you said, damn, Cat got 35 points and 10 rebounds. And he doing it on both ends of the floor. We don't. He's soft. And the way the Detroit Pistons built, they don't take no shit.
nah, they don't. I
They
gotta, you gotta shout out JB Biggerstaff too, because he came
yeah.
over there, and the Detroit Pistons just 2 seasons ago was one of, if not the worst team in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward 2 years later, they one of the best teams in the league, if
Mm-hmm.
not the best team in the league right now. And
They
that
they
was
don't
Cleveland's coach. Cleveland
mm-hmm.
fired JB Biggerstaff for whatever reason. I done heard a couple different reasons why, but whichever one of the reasons is why, or it could be all of them mixed in as the reason why. But as
Right.
soon as JB Biggerstaff got fired by Cleveland, the Detroit Pistons wasted no time in
Right.
hiring him.
They were like, yeah, come on.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, they was probably thanking the Cleveland Cavaliers for firing him because I know they was
Mm-hmm.
sick of the shit that they had went through with Monty
Yeah.
Williams paid him all that damn money,
Yeah.
and they were one of the worst, if not the worst team in the league
Yeah.
during that time. And not to talk bad about Monty Williams because
You
uh
right.
yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
They was ass. Detroit was
Right.
ass.
They
They
were
was
straight
horrible.
ass.
They was ass cheeks.
Hey, send
Uh,
me the show. I cannot even find the show on YouTube.
oh, you talking about this one right here? All right,
Yeah.
when it posts out, I'll shoot it to you when it posts. Cause I think I seen the last one or the one before, whichever one I seen it, and I'll shoot it to you.
Uh but
Yeah. But so what about the West? Cause in the East, I got, like you said, the Pistons. Um, the Knicks is kind of hit or miss and hard to say.
right.
Um,
I
the bottom half of the playoff teams or play-in teams, I don't really think it's gonna be a contender there. I think
no.
they just gonna make the playoffs, and
Yeah.
then you know, of
Get back.
course somebody got to win the series to move on.
Yeah.
Somebody got to lose. The Hornets making noise, but I think
That,
I don't think they're a contender. You know what I mean?
right.
It's gonna be a good story
Right.
about the Hornets making the playoffs with the new coach and the way the guys is playing in Charlotte, but
Right.
I think they're gonna be too young to really make a run in the playoffs.
Yeah.
They
The two
getting better. You
teams
can see them getting better
I'm looking at the Warriors and the Houston Rockets.
to be a contender.
Yeah.
I don't think the Warriors are contending nowhere.
And
They
Hey, Ralph, watch your mouth, man. Watch your mouth.
hey,
and this and this why I say this. Because the Warriors, they got a lot of experience. They got a whole lot of experience. And Houston, I don't Houston to do some damage. It depends what Kevin Durant you get. If you get the Kevin Durant that drop 40 on you every night, if you get that Kevin Durant, then you got a problem. But those are my two teams I
so
got.
at the West.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, Houston could be. The biggest thing with Houston is they didn't go and get a point guard. Now I
Mm-hmm.
heard a lot of people saying they should have went and got John Morant. They should have went and got Drew Holiday. Yeah, they should have went and got a point guard, but
Mm-hmm.
they weren't gonna be able to get those caliber point guards.
Right.
The level of point guard that they were gonna be able to get without giving up pieces of that team would be like Alonzo, would be a Dennis
Yeah.
Schroeder. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You weren't gonna get Ja Morant without probably giving up a Jabari Smith.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get a Ja Morant, you also have to give up something like that to make the money, match. Because you wasn't gonna be in that apron over that apron.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I think Houston didn't go and get that caliber point guard. Like I said, it was point guards they could have got, but it was on the lower tier. It
Right.
wasn't on the Ja Morant level type of point guards.
I
Then you re-signed Fred VanVleet. You extended him.
right.
So you had to get off of something to get, or a couple pieces to get what you wanted in a Ja Morant type of
Right.
point guard to
I
make the
don't
money, man. Even a Drew Holiday.
in my opinion, I don't think John Morant fit what they do.
Drew
Like
Holiday.
Drew Holiday got more experience than John Morant.
Right. He's a
I,
champion, but his
no, when
contract
I'm
is
talking
gonna be
about experience wise, like Houston, like a veteran basketball team, and you look at it, and the way John Morant act like he's shooting guns during the game, and it don't fit what Houston trying to do. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
all that childish shit, leave that somewhere else. That's why I said a while back, John Morant need to go somewhere like a Minnesota or somewhere like that, so he can't get in trouble.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I mean, I just think Houston, they're gonna be a problem. I
They
think
need
Houston, the Warriors, and I put Minnesota in there.
I don't think the Warriors got enough. Steph, he out now. Uh they got rid of Kaminga. Jimmy Butler is out for the season.
How long Steph out?
So uh I'm not sure. I know he didn't play yesterday. So I'm not sure how long he out. Um but I know he done missed enough games where he don't qualify for none of the awards. Like the
I,
season awards to play, he done missed that
well,
many games where he don't qualify for the awards. Then Jimmy's out for the season and Kaminga's been traded. So I don't think they got nothing really to really do much of nothing with. You know what I'm saying? The only thing they could do is if they make the playoffs, they're not gonna be a contender, which I think they probably would make the playoffs, but they're not going beyond, I don't even see them beyond the first round.
I I think experience will carry the Warriors. When you got championship experience, it'll take you far.
They just don't have the players. Even though they won
Nah, man,
yesterday,
we got big homie Horford, man. You saw him out there, baby.
they even though they won, they beat Denver yesterday. I don't see them beating a team like that in a series to go to make a deep playoff run. Yeah, you can beat them 1 or 2 times, but you got to beat them. You got to be a best of seven. You got to win four. So
Right.
yeah, they could win 1 or 2 games and take a series six off of what you just said, Steph and experience. But to make a deep run, I don't think the Warriors got that. Um, but like you said, Houston, I think Houston got to have somebody else to consistently step up.
Right.
Outside of KD, they need that one more, kind of like a 1A 1B. They got
And
1A and KD. They need a 1B.
they got
Sengun sometimes could be that,
right.
but if the Thompson twin could shoot, he would be that. But he can't
Right.
really shoot like that. So
But they got that point guard. He just been injured.
who? Reed Shepard?
Nah,
Oh, you talking about Fred VanVleet? He ain't played all year.
but I think he really we seen what he did in Toronto.
Yeah, he not gonna play. He tore his ACL. He's not playing at all this season.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah, he hadn't played this season, and he ain't gonna play. He tore his ACL in the offseason.
Yeah. I might let me see. Then
Yeah,
that
he's not playing.
then that tell me Minnesota they on the cuff. I don't trust Phoenix. I don't trust them. But I say Minnesota then. The
Minnesota,
same, they got the same problem that Houston got. Who else will step up on Minnesota?
outside of
Ant Man.
Ant Man,
Yeah. Who
yeah, that's tough because you can't really.
y-
I guess the next closest one would be who? Julius Randle, but you can't really.
depend on him?
Yeah, you can't really depend on that. You Yeah, they really don't have one either. It's just
Right.
they got to be carried by Ant Man.
So it like
Lakers,
you
man, Lakers.
I
No,
don't I don't even trust the Lakers. LeBron don't even pay attention to their head coach.
the Spurs, obviously the Thunder and Spurs, in my opinion, are contenders. Even though the
Yeah.
Spurs done beat the Thunder what three
y-
times this season,
Yeah. That
Yeah, it's
I think
definitely
it's
between. I think it's those two teams.
you got
I think it's more contenders in the West than it is in the East. Like you got the Thunder, the Spurs, the Nuggets, the Rockets. I think the Nuggets can make noise.
I
If they keep a healthy Jamal Murray with
right.
Jokic, and then you got Um, my man, he got traded from Brooklyn. Uh, light skinned dude. Damn, what's his name?
Is it Bridges?
Nah, he came from Brooklyn. Um, I should know this because he went
Oh,
to
the little
UNC.
shooter, the shooter, right? Cam, is
Yeah,
it Cam?
Cam Johnson. Yeah, Cam Johnson. Damn, I should have knew that because he went to
Where he
UNC.
got traded to again?
No, he in Denver. Now I'm just saying he got traded over to Denver this
Oh,
offseason.
oh,
Yeah, so they got him. Um, if Jamal Murray can, stay healthy for a playoff run, then of
well,
course Jokic. They got shooting in Tim Hardaway Jr. and they got old boy that they won the championship with back.
mm,
Bruce Brown, he's back over there. So um, so Denver, if they can stay healthy, they could make a push. Because one of these teams is gonna knock each other out, like OKC, San Antonio, Denver, Houston. One of them teams is gonna knock another team out.
right.
So, like you said, I don't see
No.
the one
You-
B to Ant Man's 1A.
Right, you got to have a Batman and Robin. And Minnesota, I don't see they Robin.
Yeah, I think
You,
based off of what Minnesota do in the playoffs, you're gonna see them address that in the offseason.
they don't got
Getting a
no
compl-
choice if
getting a
they don't.
complimentary player to complement Ant Man.
Right. If they don't, they'll be losing Ant Man to the Hawks.
Nah, Ant Man ain't going nowhere. I don't. They ain't gonna be able to. Atlanta ain't gonna be able to match the contract that Minnesota can throw at Ant Man.
And not even about matching the contract. It's about if your superstar don't see y'all getting better and he want to go home, what you gonna
But
do?
but even if he want to leave Minnesota, why the hell would he want to come to Atlanta? Atlanta ain't consistent.
Home.
I mean, he can
Family.
come home. He can come home anytime.
It's not like playing in front of your own family and fan base.
If he do come to Atlanta, it's gonna be like when Dwight came back to Atlanta. It's gonna be later on in his career.
I don't even think it'll be later on in his career. Watch. If Minnesota get bounced out in the first and second round or third round this year, Ant Man gonna be pissed off. Ant Man gonna be like, you know what, I need to get the fuck out of here. What?
You, you,
You gonna see?
uh, I think I think Ant gonna be in Minnesota as long as they fall like way off. But as long as they consistently make it, I mean, I get it. He want to win, but as long as they consistently making the playoffs in the West or whatever, and he getting paid the way he's gonna be able to get paid from Minnesota, I don't really see him really no time soon like taking it out in public in mainstream media on social media about the team. You know what I'm
I
saying?
I don't even think he would take it public. I think Ant Man will be like that. He will call the owner and call the GM and call his lawyer. Be like, look, I want to have a meeting with y'all. We not getting better. We keep on getting bounced out in the first, second, and third round. And you know what? I tired of this shit. I want to go home. That's what I think Ant Man trying to do. He's gonna be like, how we getting better? Who you bring over here to help me? That's what I really think. And if they ask him, okay, Ant Man, where you want to go? Oh, I want to go home. That's it. Time. He said that I want to go home. He from Georgia,
Yeah, from Atlanta.
right? Time he said that, they'll be like, oh shit.
But I
It
I think Minnesota's gonna try to, but what's going? I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is what's hurting a lot of teams from doing that is this new CBA where they got the aprons and stuff in. Like teams is not going over. It's making teams build
Think
without stacking. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Without these super teams, it's
right.
forcing teams to make good trades, good draft picks, good free agent signings without stacking the deck and creating super teams. That's what they getting away from, these super teams. And
But,
if you do have a super team, it's because you drafted that super team and it
but
turned into that. You know what I'm
it
saying?
going to me, in my opinion, it's gonna be like Luka and the Lakers. Dallas GM fucked that shit up. It's gonna be like that with Minnesota. And Ant Man gonna be like, you know what? Give me the fuck out of here. Because this happened to Dallas, the same thing.
Yeah.
And look what happened. They traded Lucha for a box of a bag of chips, a bag of Doritos.
A half-ass bag of Doritos. It was more air than it was Doritos,
Right,
and the Doritos was crumbled up and it balled
right.
up and shit. Yeah.
It's gonna be the same thing because time Ant Man said, you know what? Fuck Minnesota. I'm gonna go home. The same thing. That we called the Hawks. Hey, Ant Man said he wanna come home. Let me get this player right here. That was gonna happen.
So what you think a trade to look? Well, obviously it ain't gonna happen this year. I don't even think it's gonna happen next year. So we don't even know what the Hawks is gonna look like when that decide to happen. Um, but I don't know. It's just, to me, Atlanta just one of them organizations that don't get big time splash players like that, and when they do, it be like at the end after they prime. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like even
But
though when we got Dwight Howard, Dwight was still solid. He damn sure
he,
wasn't the Orlando
right,
Dwight. He wasn't Houston Dwight, but
right.
he was still solid and productive starter. To me,
But
he had a good year after he left Atlanta and went to Charlotte.
right.
And then after Charlotte, to me, was his last good years. You know,
But
after that, he was just a role player.
it going we cannot really say that because we got a new GM.
I don't know how long that's gonna be because we on our what, since Trey Young got drafted to Atlanta, we on what, first two, three, third GM,
Yeah.
and Trey Young been in the league what, 7 years,
But you gotta look at it.
8 years,
Everybody
seven, eight
thought
years.
everybody thought we were not going on trade Trey Young. Look what our GM did. Came in and trade him. Look, player, yeah. No, you too small. No. Bye.
But I don't know what. But sometimes when they do that, it just be to prove a point.
The point is you're not bigger than the team. The point is you cannot be by yourself. Ain't no me. Ain't no ah.
So
No.
what is the plan for the Hawks after they traded Trey?
The
If
plan
you got a
is
if you got a plan when you trade Trey for after you trade Trey, okay, cool. But if you just trade Trey and don't got a plan on what to do next, it's like what? Because it seemed like they plan is to just have a bunch of expiring contracts and you know go into free agent and sign players. But the type of players that impact players that we need don't hit free agency. A lot of these teams are locking these players up and giving them contract extensions before they hit free agency. So when you stockpile a bunch of contracts, expiring contracts, and have a lot of cap space to spend in the summer, it's like you spending it on who? A bunch of role players. A team full of role players is not getting you nowhere. Because
right.
look at our team. We got a team full of role players. Outside of
But
Jalen Johnson, we got a team full of role players.
I
Nikhil Alexander Walker, did he start in Milwaukee? Or I mean, in Minnesota, or did he come off the bench? I
he
think he came.
started in Minnesota.
He was a starter.
Yeah.
So who was? Hold on. What did he start at? Cause wasn't Mike Conley the point, and then Ant Man was the two,
Yeah.
and McDaniel's was the three, right?
3.
And yeah, McDaniel's was the three. Julius Randle was the four, and Rudy Gobert was the five. So Nikhil Alexander Walker didn't start. He was the sixth man in Minnesota.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Okay, so he was the sixth man in Minnesota. Then Dyson Daniels, he can't shoot worth shit, Ron.
And
Right.
so,
It looked like, hey, Ron, every time he shoot, hey, Ron, you know how when you go in the kitchen and open up the cabinet door like this right here? Every time he shooting the ball get close to the rim, it looked like somebody closed the cabinet door on the rim and the damn ball clank out. He can't
hey,
shoot worth shit. He
I
wasn't even
I
starting in New Orleans.
I finna tell you this, he better than Ben Simmons.
Oh man, shit. He you know what? He on Ben Simmons level.
Oh shit.
That's how
I,
bad he is. He on Ben Simmons level.
but
So he wasn't even starting in New Orleans. Nikhil was. So we got a team full of role players outside of Jalen Johnson.
I really think, to me, I think we got a team, but I don't think we got the right head coach to put everything together.
I don't think we'll know what this team gonna be until, because this is what the Hawks do. The Hawks got a GM.
Mm-hmm.
They hire a coach.
Mm-hmm.
They fire the GM. They keep the coach under the new GM. Then he fire the coach and bring in a new coach. That
Mm-hmm.
coach stays a little while. Then the GM gets fired. The coach
But
stays under the new GM for a little while. Then that coach get fired. So
right,
the GM and the coach in the front office and the coach ain't really on the same level. If
right.
you gonna have a coach, you need to stick with the GM that's got the vision. We keep firing a GM without the previous GM finishing his goal or his vision and bringing in a new GM with a whole new vision. So now we
Well,
got to get rid of this, get rid of that, and take pennies on the dollar for it just to get it going so we can start the new vision.
but
Now we start the new vision and a coach get fired a year or two into that vision. It's just they ain't on the same
but
page, right?
but once again, I mean, you got a front office that never, or I cannot say that. They're more worried about money than worried about getting to the finals. This is what you would get. You would get this. This is what you would get. We got a GM, but how we know the owner not telling our GM, hey, don't do that or do that? No, don't do that. So really, the GM cannot do what he wants to make the team better because that what happened to the last GM.
Yeah,
The,
I don't. They just
the,
not. It don't seem like they're on the same page for what the
right.
hell ever reason.
So it like our last GM, he said we should have never traded for the dude for San Antonio, the point guard or shooting guard.
Dejounte Murray.
Yeah, he said we should have never traded for him.
Yeah, you
But
talking about Travis Slink? He's the GM. Well, he's not the GM, I
uh,
don't think, but he works in the front office for the Washington Wizards now.
right, but he came out a while back. He said the Hawks should have never traded for him.
You
I
know what?
told him,
You know, and just what you saying is, I read it into that too. He told the Hawks not to trade for Dejounte Murray because for one, the asking price was too high, and two, it wasn't gonna be the fit beside Trey that you think it's gonna be because they both
bingo,
need the ball and they play the same position.
bingo.
But
But
the Hawks were so ready to get somebody beside Trey that they said the hell with the fit and how
right,
much it costs. And that kind of set us back a little bit and it
right.
messed up our flexibility.
So now you got a GM that's saying we need to do this, this, and this. And but the owner in the front office said, no, we don't need to do that. So if y'all not on the same page, this the kind of bullshit you would get. You would have fans like Kool-Aid that just want to see the dunks and the rah-rah
He want to
and
be entertained.
right, all in the videos, dancing. That Kool-Aid. That Kool-Aid. You just want to see dunks and no, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna get to the finals. If I got to trade my mama, hey, bye, bitch. Bye. I tired of looking at your dusty ass. Bye. When the last time we won championship or been to the finals?
The Hawks ain't did shit since they been in Atlanta. They got
Uh,
a hey Ron. Next time you go to State Farm, look up there in the Raptors. They got a fucking banner say St. Louis Hawks. They ain't got
right,
shit hanging up there to say Atlanta. It say St.
right,
Louis,
right,
another fucking city.
right. So this what you would get when your front office and new GM not on the same page. You more worried about bringing in money than spending money.
Dysfunction. And
Right,
Atlanta, they kind of cheat to a certain degree because when we had Mike Budenholzer, who we won 60 games in the regular season with, went to the Eastern Conference Finals, although we got swept by LeBron and the Cavs, but we went there with a team full of pretty much role players. Where I ain't gonna say a team full of role players, but majority of them was. The only ones that I wouldn't, we had Jeff Teague,
right.
we had Al Horford,
We
Paul
had
Millsap.
Josh Smith. We
Well, Josh Smith was gone then, but Kyle Korver was on the team.
right,
Uh, but nobody looks at those as like top tier caliber players. Those
right,
good solid players, but they're not really tier one type players in the
right,
league that people look at. You know what I mean? Teague was
right,
nice, but nobody really looks at him like a tier
right,
one player. And we won 60 games. And Mike Budenholzer left because he wanted to just add on to that and keep it going. But the Hawks said they want to tear it down and rebuild, and Mike Budenholzer said, I ain't with that, so I'm out. If that's what
right,
y'all want to do, I'm out. I don't want to be part
right.
of a rebuild.
I'm done. And the Hawks don't never get no pit bull players. When the last time they had like a dude that don't take no shit?
When we went to the Eastern Conference Finals with Nate McMillan, what
Right.
was that dude? Uh, is it
That
Solomon Hill?
right. When that we don't never get no player like that that would go at you like they got in Detroit. The
We just
Hawks,
we so soft, man. We ain't a contender.
right,
We're a pretender. We're a pretending team.
right. The Hawks always get those goody two shoe players. Okay, what about we got to play defense?
So now that Trey is gone, the big thing about Trey being here was the fact that he didn't play defense.
Right,
Everybody said that the defense looks so much better when he don't play. Now that Trey is not even on the team because he's been traded to Washington, we
right,
still below 500. So where the hell is the defense at now that he ain't here? So you can't even use him as an excuse no more because
right.
he ain't even here.
Now, if it were up to me, and me and my homeboy, shout out to C Dub, me and my homeboy talk about this all the time. It's a head coach. Our head coach don't know how to put shit together. He 1 minute you play this player, then you don't play him for a whole month. Then you play this player, you don't play him for a whole 2 weeks. I mean, you don't know how to put shit together.
I don't know what they doing, man. It's just this shit. Just I don't know, bro. They too inconsistent to be contenders right now.
Right.
They
Uh,
they
the
they
oh,
gotta get a plan and stick with it throughout. They can't get a quarter away through the plan and then abandon it, or get halfway through and abandon it and start bringing in a new head coach with the same GM, or either firing bringing in a new GM with the same
but
head coach for
but
2 years and then realize you need to fire the coach. And it's all over. You got to get on one page and
but
follow through with what it is that you're
but
doing.
again, the owner start getting in the way of the GM.
To
Let
be
the
honest with you, I think Travis Slink had us going in the right direction. It's just that once we made that Eastern Conference Finals with Nate McMillan,
devil like
that that was like, let's go. The
right,
rebuild wasn't done. We
right.
were just ahead by making
Or
the
the
play
curve.
east of the curve by making the Eastern Conference Finals. But we wasn't done putting that team together. And
But,
the owner stepped in and started making the GM do stuff that he didn't want to do because he knew the team wasn't all the way complete. We
right,
just jumped the curve and sped it up a little bit by making the Eastern Conference final. Then
Right,
the owner stepped in and said, "No, pay all these
right,
guys." And Travis Schlenk knew that those weren't the guys that probably was going to be around long term that
right.
the owner forced him to pay,
I
and it
I said
messed the flexibility and everything up.
right. I said all the time. The only way we would win, you bring in a head coach like Mike Malone or Mark Jackson, a
So
head
you need a
coach,
championship winning head coach.
right? And don't take no shit. And if I'm them, and y'all offer me the job, I'll be like, let me do it my way. Y'all did it y'all way, and y'all ain't got no way. Let me do it my way. My way, I know how to build a team. My way, my resume say I know how to build a team.
Right.
My resume speak for itself. My
Yeah,
resume speak for itself.
they got to
But
do something.
But the Hawks owner, y'all keep on fucking up shit. So why would I come to Atlanta and be
They,
y'all head coach and you just gonna get in my damn way?
they got to do something because the Hawks are not gonna get. They're not gonna get top tier front office personnel like Masai Ujiri, who was with the Toronto Raptors. At one point, it was rumored that we were gonna try to get him,
Yep,
but we're not gonna get him because he's one of them GMs that he ain't gonna take no shit because he know what it takes to build a championship team because he done it
bingo,
and he done won it.
bingo.
And he ain't gonna want nobody in his ear who ain't won shit trying to tell somebody who has won shit. The
Right,
same way we not gonna get Bob Myers, who was the GM at Golden State.
right,
He put a team together, and you not gonna tell me how to do shit when I done put a dynasty team together, and you
right,
ain't came close to winning shit. So you not gonna tell me what to do. What you gonna do is get out my way and let me do what I
right,
do and what you hired me to do.
right. If you hire me to do my job, let me do my job. They're like, okay. They're like, you go to work every day, right, Ralph?
Right, right.
You go to work and your boss man say, you know what? Go home. We pay you at home. So why you gave me the job then? And you just gonna send me home every day. Why you gave me the job?
Or if you gave me the job to do something, and every time I
Uh,
half-ass turn around, you right in my ass trying to tell me how to do something, bro.
right,
You hired me to do this. I know what I'm doing, and I'm doing it. I don't need you
right,
over me. If that's the
right.
case, then
That the same thing with the Hawks owner. If you hire a GM, well, I think we got a good GM right now. Let the man cook. Let the man do it his way. You
which
did it your way.
I don't know yet. The jury's still out on him. We
Well,
don't know yet, but
I mean, I just saying, if this man cooking, let him do it his way. The Hawks owner Hawks owner and some of the fans more worried about being exciting to see dunks and shit instead of getting to the finals. I want to get to the finals and win shit. But
yeah,
when you got fans and the owner get in the motherfucking way, this the kind of bullshit you would get.
yeah,
But
yeah. But so much for the Hawks, because I don't think they
no,
contending to do shit.
no,
You know. But
no.
let's slide on to this to the NFL, this mock draft, Ron.
Okay.
What we gonna go 11 to 20?
We
Let's see,
could. It yeah.
and then we'll
11
just
to
to 20. Then we'll do 21 to 30.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
because
right.
the combine is coming up this week.
Yeah,
So obviously, a lot of this mock what we did. We already did our 1 through 10. If you didn't check out the 1 through 10, go back and peep the episode. What
right,
we did last week, we did our 1 through 10. Now we're gonna do 11 through 20. So obviously the combine hasn't happened yet. It's coming up this week.
right.
No free agency has happened yet.
Right.
No trade has happened yet. So this is where a lot of the, the GMs and the agents is in town for the combine,
Yeah,
and a lot of talking behind the scenes is gonna get done.
right here.
Uh,
This
yeah, at the
the week.
combine. Yeah,
Yeah.
this the week right here. So, a lot of people we expect to be franchise tag may or may not be franchise.
Well,
So
the
obviously it's
Hawk.
gonna change. It's gonna change.
I don't know if the Hawk. I mean, the Falcons put this out. And let me know, Winston, my boy, in the comments. Kyle Pitts finna get franchise tag. So I don't know if that's true or false, but that's what I heard today.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get franchise. Because now Kevin Stefanski is your head coach,
Right,
and Kevin
and
Stefanski likes to use tight ends,
right,
and it's not like you have to go out and find the tight end that Kevin Stefanski likes. You already got him.
right,
So yeah, they're gonna use the franchise tag on him, especially with the situation. You having Michael Penny's on a rookie deal,
right,
so and you don't have a first round pick
right,
in this draft, so you don't have to spend first round pick money on a player.
right.
So you gonna have the I think they're gonna franchise Kyle Pitts.
So me too.
Yeah. So
But
what you want to kick it off, Ron? 11 pick. Who got the 11 pick? Is it Miami?
Miami Dolphins.
Okay.
Now the rumor is this. I don't know if you heard this rumor. Um, they trying to trade Tour.
Right.
Now, to me,
Hey,
if you
real quick,
trade Tour,
real quick. He said Kyle Pitts is getting tagged. It was announced earlier today
okay,
with the intention of getting a long-term deal done.
all right,
Okay. Okay. So he
appreciate
is
it,
getting
man.
tagged. Yeah.
Now the room, now if they trade Tour, by their contract, they got to either they got to take some of that cap. They're
They gonna have
like,
to eat some of that contract to
yep,
trade him.
yep.
Boy,
So the best place he to go, in my opinion, were two places: Minnesota,
I don't know why I was just thinking that.
because they got a quarterback whisperer head coach, in my opinion. We seen what he did with Sam Donald. We seen what he did with who the other quarterback they had, Coach Cousins. Um, but
Yeah, Kevin O'Connell.
Kevin O'Connell. So I think that would be a good place for Tour, in my opinion.
Yeah. Because wasn't Brian Flores the head coach when Tua got drafted down there to Miami?
Yes, yeah,
Okay,
and
so he's the defensive coordinator in Minnesota now. So
right. But remember, he had that the Miami Dolphins will win the games. It wasn't him that got in the way. It was the owner of the Miami Dolphins. They
that's
got
when he that's when he came out and said the owner tried to make him tank games
right,
and he wouldn't do it, and
right,
he almost
right,
got blackballed out the NFL. Well, actually he
right.
did for a little bit because he had a lawsuit against the NFL.
And
Then I think he finally got a position with Pittsburgh for a
with
season before he went to
Pittsburgh
Minnesota.
for a
Yeah,
minute, then he went. I think Minnesota picked him
after
up.
Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
afterwards. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but okay, they play both sides. If they trade Tour to Minnesota, I just see two teams get on quarterback in this draft: the Raiders and the Jets.
Man, Tua to Minnesota over JJ McCarthy. Man, they
Yep.
gotta be. I don't.
And this is why I say this. Because JJ McCarthy trash. He trash, dog. He
They try.
trash.
they tried to make him out to be something he wasn't too early.
Right. You
He wasn't ready for that. And to
right.
me, he got drafted too high by Minnesota. Minnesota jumped and
He
took him too high.
he got drafted too high because his head coach with the Chargers now came out and said what he said.
They won that
The
national championship
national,
that year.
but not off of him. It was off of the pieces around him.
Yeah.
They had a legit running game, a legit offensive line, legit wide receivers. So it made him look better than what he really is.
Blake Corum, the running back, was there, who out in
Yep.
LA right now with the LA Rams. I don't know who the hell gonna be making these picks for the Vikings because they fired the hell out their GM run.
I
Soon as they saw
yeah,
Seattle make the Super Bowl with
yeah.
Sam Darnold,
They're like
they fired his
motherfucker, get
black
the fuck out of here.
they fired his
But
black ass run.
right,
They
now
fired him.
they're like motherfucker, get the fuck out of the office.
They
But you
fired his
can't.
black ass.
But this my thing. You can't get mad at him and the the head coach not even trying to help him out either. The head coach was not trying to talk to him for the quarterback for Sam Donald. So how you gonna get mad at the GM and the head coach not even trying to talk to him for him? So, but I could see Minnesota. I just see Minnesota going quarterback, defensive line, or offensive line, or wide receiver. Well,
So Miami, who you I think Miami go. I'm just saying with them having um they hire, I think it was Green Bay defensive coordinator as the head coach.
yep,
So by them having a defensive guy there, I think they probably just gonna I'm not
pass
sure how
rush.
much cap space they gonna have because they gonna keep Jalen Waddle from my understanding. The
Yes.
running back, what the hell is his name? Came from Texas A&M. Um, they gonna keep him
Mm-hmm.
because that speed between him and Jalen Waddle, that's speed. So
Right.
they're gonna keep those two. Um, so I think they just gonna go cornerback out of LSU.
I,
What's my man? Um, I got it right here.
I could see that, but
Mansell Delane out of LSU. You know,
I could
LSU produced damn good DBs.
right,
So taking an LSU DB high, especially one that's NFL ready, that's almost like taking Ohio State wide receiver. They NFL ready.
right. But
So
if you don't got no pass rusher to get to the quarterback, why would you take a corner?
because Miami's not looking to do nothing in these next 2 years, in my opinion. Now they looking to build a team, but that team is not going to be built because remember they're in the AFC. They're in the AFC East. They got to play New England twice, who just made it to the Super Bowl. They got to play
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo twice, who been contenders and ain't got to the Super Bowl yet, but been mentioned as a contender. And the Jets is doing the same thing as them, so I'm not even gonna mention the Jets. So what they doing now, they're not looking to this season be in the mix of
Right,
contention. Now, if
right,
they have a surprise season like the Washington Commanders had with Jaden Daniels first year,
right,
then that just happens. But
right,
they not looking for that because that's kind of unrealistic. Now, if it happens, it happens.
right.
But that's kind of like unrealistic territory for the Miami Dolphins. Now, this year and next year, they just trying to get especially with
They,
a new head coach, and
they
you
just
talking
trying
about
to
the
get by.
rumors in it. Yeah, they just trying to get a foundation set
I
and
got
build from that.
you. I
So
got
they just you can start anywhere, and I'm just starting on the defensive side because they got a defensive head coach now. So I
you. Right.
think you're gonna take a NFL ready DB out of LSU because like I said, LSU DBs are kind of like
Yeah,
Ohio
they're
State wide
nice.
receivers.
Yeah,
They nice and they NFL
they're
ready to go.
nice.
So
They will hit you in your mouth real quick.
yeah. And at some point, if they don't trade Minkah Fitzpatrick this offseason, I think they'll do it at the deadline during the
Me
season
too.
and have more assets to go into
Yeah,
next season, continue to build with. So that's
me
where
too.
I'm at with the Dolphins. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Dallas.
Dallas
Dallas,
Cowboys.
you need. a defensive line help.
Yeah,
You
'cause-
need corner, and you need a safety. In my opinion,
right. You just need defense,
you
pretty
need
much.
defense.
You need
You
defense.
you
It's
need
first.
to stop the run.
Your first round pick got to be defense. It can't
You
be
got
nothing else. It's got to be
right.
defense.
You got to get
So,
defense.
um,
You got to stop the run.
of course, Michael Parsons got traded to Green Bay.
Yeah.
DeMarcus Lawrence left and signed with Seattle, and he just won the
Mhm.
Super Bowl.
Mhm.
So that's two D linemen gone. But you brought in, you traded for Quentin Williams
Yeah.
and the other dude Clark. So you
But
got two guys in the middle that could play the run. So
but
I'm gonna take that I got Dallas taking a DN, the Cassius Howell out of Texas A&M.
I should see that. Uh, I should see that. I
Because
I
remember they got two first round picks in this draft.
yeah. I
So
should see that. I could see they taking an offensive lineman and a pass rush
in the with the second pick,
with the second pick.
well with the second first round pick.
Right. I could see that because Jerry Jones love his offensive linemen.
And they normally hit when they take an
Right.
offensive lineman. They normally hit.
Or I could see they take a pass rusher and a CB because they just lost what's his name to Green
Trayvon
Bay too.
Diggs, yep, and Green Bay let him go.
Right.
So, but they did draft a DB last year. I forget his name, kind of East Carolina, but I think when they drafted him, he was recovering from
Right.
um injury, recovering from
Right.
an injury. I think it was ACL if I'm not mistaken. But and Deron Bland, in my opinion, he does not need to be on the outside. You
Yeah, he
know,
need to be in the slot.
slots, but
He,
outside he was getting torched out there.
it, Ray Charles could have ran for 200 yards on that man. That
Man,
man was like Shaquille O'Neal already be saying barbecue chicken.
it looked like somebody could backpedal out of their route and beat him down the field.
That
Damn,
man
boy,
was
he was.
getting torched.
Yeah. Now that I think that's a bit too much for Deron Bland. I think they
Yeah,
need to put him back where he was at.
he need to
You
be in
know,
the slot. I
yeah,
I
put him back
think
where he was at.
I think he a really good slot corner. Then on the outside corner.
But outside them numbers, that's a whole
No.
different game.
Right.
You know. So
Now the
yeah,
Rams.
the Rams, the 13 pick, that was supposed to be y'all's pick,
That
Ron,
was supposed to be our pick.
but it's the LA Rams. I
Right.
think the LA Rams are gonna take a cornerback, Gerard McCoy, or
See,
Jamard McCoy out of Tennessee.
I
Um, I think if
I
you had to pick an area on the LA Rams team that was a weakness, it would be the secondary. Now they got Emmanuel Forbes over there,
right.
and he played better than he did when he was in Washington. Because when he was in Washington, he was a complete
Trash.
bust. They took
Right.
him in the first round. They took him kind of high in the first round too, and he lived. He didn't live up to what Washington thought. He did absolutely nothing over there with
Right.
Washington. But he played better once he got over to the LA Rams. But that ain't saying much because you couldn't play much worse than he did in Washington. So
Right.
whatever else he did better in LA, it was a significant better than what he did in Washington because he was just that damn bad in Washington.
Now
But I think if you
that,
had to pick a weakness with the LA Rams, it would be the secondary. So that's why I got
that
them taking a cornerback.
I
And the guy they taking, he didn't play this season. I think he was out with an injury, so he didn't recover for a whole year. So he should be ready to step in and go. And they need a dog at the cornerback position. They
right.
need a physical dog. They ain't had no good solid corner, physical solid corner that was a dog mentality since since Jalen Ramsey left.
Right.
So
Now
that's why I got them going.
this is where I got them going. You ready for this one?
Go ahead.
Quarterback. Matt Stafford getting older. He getting older. And you the gonna draft your quarterback for the future right here. And just let him sit behind Matt Stafford. To Matt, it'd be like the Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers situation.
So who you think is gonna be? Ty Sampson.
Mm-hmm. right here
Damn, Ty Sampson right there at 13.
at 13. And this why. He perfect. He got the weapons. He don't gotta do that much. He did not do that much at Alabama. He got weapons already. They got a good offensive line. You let him sit behind Matt Stafford and
With
Matt
Sean McVay.
Michon Bingo. Michon McVay to train him. Soon Matt Stafford retire, you step in. And you don't fall off. You got everything right there already.
I think they were gonna get a quarterback in this draft, but I didn't think they were gonna get one first round.
I think that we get here in the first round.
That would be interesting though. Ty Sampson to the LA
Because
Rams.
because who they got behind?
I think Stetson Bennett is still there.
Stetson Bennett had not seen the field in 3 years?
Since he been drafted, other than preseason.
Right. You the gonna get your quarterback for the future. Right here.
But then remember the LA Rams got 2 first round picks too.
Right. Then
So
you get your corner.
I guess I guess you can go for that. You can
Or vice versa. But you need a quarterback for the future. And while Matt Stafford's still playing on a high level, don't get your quarterback. And just tell him to study.
so so do you think that they need a quarterback that high behind um behind Matthew Stafford with Sean McVay? Or do you think they can get one later on? Do you think a Carson Beck will work there?
I don't think Carson Beck will work there.
So no Carson Beck? Okay.
I don't think Carson Beck that type of quarterback.
Or what about the guy from LSU? What name? Nesmar?
I could see him. But you
It's
need your
personal with
quarterback.
Ron with Carson Beck.
And Carson Beck, to be honest, no. In LA, no. He don't even need to get drafted. He need to go undrafted.
Carson Beck.
Yeah. He need to go undrafted. I'm sorry. That man terrible. That man terrible. But that just me. I got a personal feeling towards Carson Beck.
Oh.
But that man ass. But Baltimore. What you got for Baltimore?
Oh man. I think it's 2 positions the Baltimore Ravens could look at here. I think Baltimore could go offensive lineman.
Mm-hmm.
If they go offensive lineman, I got them taking the offensive lineman out of Georgia, Monroe Freeland, or they could take the tight end out of Oregon, Sadiq. I forget his last name, Sadiq. Whatever, I can't remember his name now, but he come out of Oregon, tight end out of Oregon,
What?
because Mark Andrews is old.
Yeah.
Isaiah likely gonna hit free agency.
Yeah.
So now you step in with a tight end that's just as athletic, and Lamar liked the tight ends.
But the problem is you got old offensive line that been giving up the penalty draws like it ain't nothing. Like they had prime time.
Kenyon Sadiq, that's his name. Damn.
Mm,
So I could see him if they don't go offensive lineman right there with
That you bet.
Monroe Freeland,
Yeah.
I could see them taking Kenyon Sadiq, the tight
I
end from
should.
Oregon.
Yeah. But they're your best chance to go offensive lineman right there.
Yeah, yeah.
You got
You need to protect Lamar Jackson because he missed
right,
games this season.
right. You got the top pick of the litter when it comes to the offensive line, or you to go center. Though you might fin lose your center to Atlanta or New York Giants.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Uh,
I got them going.
Yeah, he said Keon Sadiq.
Yeah, yeah. Tampa Bay needs so much. They need they
Tampa Bay,
talk
I think they need an edge rusher.
they need an edge, they need a wide receiver because that wide receiver might then go to the 49ers or Buffalo.
Who? Mike Evans.
Yep, that's the rumor.
Now I could also see them going edge rusher,
Me
or
too.
they could take what damn the tight end I just named Kenyon Deke,
Right,
because you know they were talking about possibly trading for Mark Andrews this past season.
right.
And then
So,
they brought up David Njoku.
right,
So obviously they were in need of a tight end because they ain't had one since who OJ Howard, and he didn't produce enough
right,
of what he should have when he was in
right.
Tampa, in my opinion. So, and they go along with what you said. If they lose Mike Evans, they at
Yeah,
least have another pass catcher, another
right,
athletic pass catcher for outside of Emeka Ibuka. Um, and that'll be another weapon
right.
offensively for Baker Mayfield. But they need edge. They need edge help. They need edge.
That yeah, they need that bad. So
They need.
you
So I
fit
got them
the
to taking the edge rusher out of the edge rusher out of Auburn.
I,
Kendrick Falk.
right. I should see that.
And if
Bet
they don't take him, then it's
that.
Kenyon Sadiq, the tight end from Oregon.
Right. The Jets.
New York Jets. I got them taking a D tackle, Caleb Banks out of Florida. They lost Quentin Williams.
Yeah,
Uh, and last week when we did, I had them taking Caleb Downs with their third pick.
yeah,
So now they come back up front and take a D lineman to replace what they lost in Quentin Williams.
right.
So I got them taking Caleb Banks out of Florida. And I think this dude like 6'6", 6'5", 6'6".
Uh,
So you
I
know what I
should
mean.
see
I
that.
got them. I got them taking the D lineman right there. And
I should see
both picks on defensive side of the ball because they lost Sauce Gardner in a trade to the Colts,
that.
and then
Right.
they lost Quentin Williams
Ooh,
to the Cowboys. And
right.
Aaron Glenn is a defensive minded coach, so they gonna have to really
But
um
they need wide receivers help.
they do. I think they do, but they can get a wide receiver in the second round.
That's true.
But the Jets is one of them teams that is like the Dolphins. They're in the same boat. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? They not gonna go from picking third to picking 23rd. They're not gonna
yeah,
make that big of a jump in one
yeah.
season. So all the holes that they need, they got to fill in or whatever. Pause.
Woo.
Pause.
Right.
It
No
ain't gonna
deal.
happen. It ain't gonna happen overnight.
Right.
So
Now,
that's
Detroit Lions. This my problem with Detroit. It be well, I don't got no. Let me take that back. I don't got no problem with Detroit, but this the rumor. Max Cosby told Tom Brady he will not be playing for them no more. In five places that he could get traded to, and Detroit is one of them. That might be the number one spot he could get traded to.
Max Crosby.
Max Cosby. You heard it here
You
first.
you think they trade Max Crosby and his contract? I mean, and his contract over to Detroit, even though Detroit is paying Aiden Hutchinson that kind of money, and they gonna be paying Jameer Gibbs because they gonna have to pay Jameer Gibbs, and Amon St. Brown getting paid.
I think that we trade one of them. That we keep Gibb, but trade Amon St. Brown
You think
to
they gonna trade Amon St. Brown?
or on Williams, the other wide receiver.
Jamison Williams? Yeah, they
Yeah,
could, but I don't think you're gonna get back because Jamison Williams ain't got a big contract yet. He's still what on the rookie deal.
right. That the perfect spot. He
But I don't know. I just hard for me to see Detroit tying that much money up into two edge rushers when they could draft one and put
but
that money somewhere else.
but is that
Maybe get another
developed?
wide receiver.
Is that one already developed? Like Max
No,
Crosby?
he's not developed, but Aiden Hutchinson is.
Right.
So if you tie that kind of, so you'll be paying Jared Goff. You're gonna have to pay Jameer Gibbs, Amon St. Brown getting paid, Hutchinson getting paid, and you're gonna have to pay the safety Deion Branch.
Do you?
Oh, hold on, Branch is his first name Deion. I know his last name Branch,
I think
but
Indiana. Do
okay,
you?
came from Bama. Hell yeah, you're gonna have to pay Branch.
I smell a trade.
Yeah, you gonna. I think that you could. I think the best place for
It
Max Crosby to be is somebody that got a quarterback on a rookie deal.
right,
Like New England, Drake May is still on a rookie deal.
right.
Chicago, Caleb Williams is
Washington.
still on a rookie deal.
Washington.
Or Washington. Because they're not really paying nobody on the offensive side of the ball. They not
Or
Jaden
the
Daniels is on a rookie deal. Huh?
or defensive side either. Not that I
No.
know of.
No. They just paid Terry McLaurin. Um, but I can't recall who getting broke off like that. And then the word is they about to release Marshawn Lattimore to open up cap space. I think it's gonna be
Shit,
like 16, 17 million dollars in cap space. It's gonna
shit, the
free up.
day he signed that should have released him that day. The
How much
man been
Debo
trash.
getting?
The Saints found a sucker.
Bingo.
They found a sucker because Marshawn Lattimore ain't did a damn thing since he been in the nation's capital.
Right.
Hey, how much
Not to talk
Debo
bad
getting?
about him, but I'm just telling the truth. He ain't did shit since he been in the nation's
Right.
capital.
What
And
you
the
say?
Saints
How much?
seen the writing on the wall, and they found a sucker.
Right.
Said so,
Hey, y'all, how much Debo getting?
and he was already fading in New Orleans a little bit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Debo getting what? 18? 15?
Debo might not even be there this year.
Right. So you're not paying the wide receivers. You
Well, except for Terry McLaurin.
yeah. So you need another wide receiver. You need another pass rusher because you traded the pass rusher to Chicago a couple of years back. And you still have not got nobody to fill that spot.
Yeah, now they drafted one, I think
That
year before last out of
right,
Illinois, but I don't think he's been.
right, doing anything. So
Yeah, he failed in the draft, and I think they got him in the second round.
right.
I think he
So
can't. It's either D tackle or edge rusher. He came out of Illinois. It was
right.
supposed to be a
So
first round pick, but he fell.
I could see they getting Max Crosby. Because you gotta look at that division. The Giants got who? Who the Giants three pass rushers?
They got Thibodeau, Brian Burns, and then they got Abdul Carter, who they just drafted.
Okay, that's
And
three.
Dexter Lawrence still there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
With the Giants. Yeah.
right.
Okay, put that to the side. Who Philly got? Jalen
Jalen
Carter.
Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Nolan Smith, and they just had Jalen Phillips from Miami, but I don't know if they're gonna bring him back or not. But
Right. Okay, put that to the side. Who Dallas got?
Quinny Williams, um, Clark up front, and they lost Dexter Lawrence. They traded Michael Parsons. So, um, and whoever the edge rusher they draft.
Okay. So Washington don't got nobody off it
Yeah,
off hand.
but to be honest with you, I think Max Crosby, if it came down to it, he would choose to go to
Huh?
Chicago or well, I ain't gonna say choose because if you get traded, you go wherever you get traded. But I think the teams that would be in the mix for Max Crosby would be Chicago, which would be a better fit in my opinion, because
Yeah.
they got a better overall team, and a lot of the offensive guys, like the quarterback, which takes up a chunk of the cap, is on a
Yeah.
rookie deal. The wide receivers is on rookie deals, except for DJ Moore, and they
But
just drafted a tight end, Loveland. He's on a rookie deal.
you
Or
got
he goes to New England because New England was just in the Super Bowl, and Drake May is also on a rookie deal.
right.
Stephon Diggs, I don't know what they're gonna do with.
But
A lot of their team is on rookie deals, and they're gonna have a
right.
lot of cap space.
The reason I said Washington because they need help bad. They don't got besides who they got on defense. Washington.
Washington,
Yeah.
shit. Outside of is Payne still there?
Yeah.
He's
They
still
just
there.
got him.
Okay,
They need
okay.
somebody else. You always gonna need 2 or 3 pass rushers. That's what I'm
I don't
trying to
I
say.
don't think Washington is right there. Now, if Washington was right there,
I I'm not
then I
I,
could see that. But Washington, they got so many other holes to
what
fill. I don't think Max Crosby
no
going there is gonna be damn near like. I ain't saying it's gonna be just like staying in Vegas because Vegas is terrible, but
right
it ain't a huge improvement going from Vegas to
right
Washington.
right.
That'd
I'm
be a
not
huge
saying
improvement going from there to New England because New England
what
just in Super Bowl.
I'm not saying Washington right there, but I am saying they can compete in that division. I am saying that.
I don't know about that.
I
I
think
don't.
you put the
John
right pieces.
Harbaugh's in the division now with the Giants.
Yeah, but
You
what
still
that's
got
supposed
Philly in the division.
what that's supposed to mean.
I mean, they still there.
But one team don't always win that division every year. We've seen that.
Yeah. Now Washington had they first the first year Jaden Daniels his rookie year they went to the NFC Championship game, but
Right,
that was like a rare thing. And you see what happened this past season.
right,
They kind of got brought back down to where they
right. So
should have been
okay. We said Detroit, we said Washington, who else can we
for
say?
Max Crosby.
Yeah. We
Either the
said Chicago.
Chicago or New England.
Oh, that'd be nasty. If he goes to Chicago. That and New England ain't no slouch either.
You know what I'm
So
saying? New England was just in the Super Bowl.
ooh, that would be nasty. Either one of those teams.
Then
Shit.
who they'll say Drake May is still on a rookie deal. Christian Gonzalez is still on his rookie deal. Um Stephon Diggs is not gonna break the bank.
If he be there.
If he be there, they got 2 running backs. Travion Henderson is on his rookie deal. Stevenson, I don't know if he's getting paid or not. If he is, I don't think he's breaking the bank. Uh, so they got cap space.
Right. So both of them cold weather teams.
Yep.
Both of them were in the playoffs. Yeah. We gonna see where he end up at. We gonna see.
Yep. So
Minnesota Vikings. Where you
I got them taking a cornerback.
corner or quarter?
Yep. No, cornerback, DB. Brandon, I guess Kissy. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right.
Shit. I got them taking offensive lineman or quarterback. Quarterback.
Like a signal caller.
Yeah.
to
No,
replace JJ McCarthy.
yeah,
Yeah.
I told JJ punk ass. He, I don't know, he trying to sing last year, or he was crying all the time, pouting on the sideline. I told you, punk ass motherfucker. I told looking at you. Now that might be a team might get Todd Smith.
Might get who?
Todd Smith
Oh,
from Bama, Minnesota.
oh, Ty Sampson.
No, Todd Sampson, my bad.
Uh,
Or
they could,
offensive lineman.
they could. It depends on how. I don't know. I guess it just depends on what they trying to do and how fast they trying to do it. Cause
What?
you got a couple quarterbacks. I don't even know what kind of cap space they got. Cause Kyler Murray is on the trading block. Um, and I'm
And
not sure who else is out there.
the
Maybe Kirk
rumor
Cousin or
is
Kirk Cousin reunion.
he could.
So you got a Kirk Cousins reunion. You got Kyler Murray on the trading block. Um,
You got
and
Derek
you
Carr talked about he wanted to come out of retirement.
yeah, and you mentioned Tua earlier.
Right. So you got Bridgewater. And you got what that black quarterback played for the Jets.
Oh, Geno Smith might be on the way out too
Geno
in
Smith.
Vegas. Because if they
Right.
take Mendoza, which I don't think, I think if they need to let Mendoza. Looking at these quarterbacks and looking at what the Las Vegas Raiders got, they don't need to throw a rookie out there in year one. They need to let Geno
I
stay there one more year and let the
I
rookie sit behind Geno one more year.
I said that. That's
You put
why
a you
I
put
would
a
not.
rookie out. Hey Ron, you put a rookie out there, he gonna get all kinds of hell beat out of him.
Right. That's why I said don't. That's why I said trade down, get pieces for the team, and draft your quarterback next year.
Right.
That's what I meant. You trade, you to get 5 draft picks for the number one draft pick. You either get you a corner, you either get you a safety, or offensive lineman, you either get another wide receiver, a DE, another pass rusher. But that's just me though. Because like you said, if they put this young quarterback out there, man, and he start, the pass rusher, that finished man blood.
So yeah, I'm gonna stick with Minnesota take a cornerback. I think looking at South Carolina is putting out some pretty solid DBs, and they have put out
Yeah,
some pretty solid DBs over the years, not just recently, but over the years.
yeah,
Even if you go back to Captain Munnerlin, Stephon
yeah,
Gilmore, we got J.C. Horn,
yeah.
the dude that was just in the Super Bowl, he played safety last year, Nick Emin War. I can't put that. I hope that's how you pronounce his name. But so South Carolina's been putting, and there's some in there that I done missed, you know,
Mm-hmm.
too. But they didn't put out. So I think that's gonna continue um with this guy going to Minnesota, and I think Brian Flores is gonna use him
Yeah,
in a couple different
yeah.
ways. So
Now,
I'm gonna stick with them and take a DB.
Carolina, what do you think y'all need?
I think we're going linebacker. I think we're going C.J. Allen. Now they said that they want to generate more pass rush, so they was I seen Mox got us taking an edge rusher, but we took 2 edge rushers in last year's draft. Now
Right.
I don't think adding a third rookie edge rusher is going to help. I think what needs to help the 2 edge rushers that we took last year is if we get a vet to come in there that could take some
Hey,
pressure off and free up them
Right.
youngsters to get to do what they
Win-
do. But
Winston
bringing in
said
another
Vikings
rookie is not going to
projected
take the
somewhere.
pressure off. for the two that you drafted last year. So
Winston,
I think they're gonna address edge rusher in free agency because they took two of them in last year's draft. I
right,
think right here, since we passed on Jalen Walker last year, I think we're gonna get us a linebacker this year. I'm going CJ Allen because we definitely need a linebacker, a versatile linebacker. CJ
right,
Allen can, he could play the pass, he could play the run, he could play inside and outside linebacker, and he can blitz. So that's
right,
gonna help with the pass rush when you send him on a blitz. And he got good instincts. So
right.
you look at Georgia, they produce good solid linebackers. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know,
And we didn't draft one last year. We passed on Jalen Walker
Georgia,
and took Ted McMillan. So this year I think we're
Georgia
gonna come back and take CJ Allen because we
right,
need we need a linebacker in the worst way. Um
in the worst way.
in that
Hey,
Evero Ejiro's defense. We need a linebacker
okay,
bad.
Winston said
And a lot of
Vikings
them are
project.
not hitting free agency. It's not really a deep linebackers. I mean, there's a couple that's gonna be in free agency this year, but overall, the type of
right,
linebackers we need, we don't
right,
that we can't get them in free agency because they don't really hit those type of linebackers don't really hit free agency. And when we
right,
was at our best defensively, the strong suit. Well, I ain't gonna say the strong suit, but one of the strong suits of our team was the linebacking core.
right.
It was when we had Luke Kuechly, Thomas Davis, and Shaq Thompson, and they
Yeah,
Hey,
all
what pick
could
y'all got
blitz and
again?
they all could defend the pass, fill the gaps. So I think that's what we need to get back to with this defense is a strong linebacker core. And I think we're gonna
What
start
pick
that
y'all got,
with
okay.
Ralph?
CJ Allen.
Winston saying the Vikings projected somewhere between 40 and 50 million this offseason.
Minnesota Vikings, the cap space.
Yeah. Then he said, now you have to get Mendora if you are the Raiders. Get him on the field so he can learn on the fly and be ready on. I mean, yeah, Winston, you can't do that, but he finna get killed the first year. The first year, they're gonna put him out there. They already talk about let go Geno Smith.
Because what's the new head coach Clint Kubiak?
Yeah,
I think that would help him out some, but it would also throwing him out there with the Raiders. You got Brock Bowers, you got Ashton Jenney, and
Mexico.
they done flopped all across the offensive line because every lineman they pick it just don't they flop.
Right,
So I don't you put him out there, he's going to go through his growing pains regardless because he's a young quarterback coming into the
right.
league. But
Yeah,
if I got a quarterback like Geno already there, I'm still drafting him, but I don't want to bang him up too bad my first year. You know what
right.
I'm saying? I would let him sit 1 year behind Geno. Let Geno stink up the joint.
Hey,
And once
Ron, he
we
said drop
and
the link.
He
You know how to give him
already
the
got
link?
the link. I gave it to him the last time.
Hey, yeah, Winston, just hit that link Ron gave you, and you can pop on.
it ain't the new one that you sent me, is it?
No,
Now,
Oh,
it's the
okay.
same one. Hey, Ralph, it's the same one. Sometimes it just be glitching.
right.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, it just if I got Geno Smith, I would let Geno Smith go out there and play until we out of playoff contention because I
Well,
don't
that,
see I
well,
don't see the Raiders being in the playoffs.
me
So just
either.
go out there and let Geno play until the Raiders is out of playoff contention. And then
That,
once you out of playoff contention, then you
yeah,
slide Mendoza in and have him,
I should say that.
that's what I would do. I mean, I would hate to have the
Now,
bang up my
Dallas Cowboys again.
Dallas.
That
I got them taking a cornerback here, Avion Terrell out of Clemson. That's AJ Terrell, brother.
brother.
Yeah. So I got them taking
I told you to say him. The
yeah.
you don't want to say in Atlanta.
No, he's not. I mean, I think he's a first round talent. I don't I just think the Dallas Cowboys they need to
Yeah,
go defense because
they
I
do.
had them taking an edge rusher earlier and now
Right.
they come back with a DB because like you said, they lost Trayvon Diggs.
Mm-hmm.
They drafted a corner out of East Carolina last year, but he's coming off a knee injury,
Right.
ACL if I'm not mistaken. And then you had Deron
Hey
Bland who was
Winston, if you're
getting
still in the
ranked,
comments, I'm gonna drop it in the comments. The link.
and you had Deron Bland who's getting paid, but they had him outside the numbers.
Right.
So I think that they could they need to get them a solid corner to
Well,
replace
yeah.
Trayvon Diggs.
Now we got Pittsburgh Steelers. Do you go wide receiver? Do you go corner? Do you go edge?
Oh, now, uh, we gonna stop at this one. We gonna keep going
We the
because
stop
I just
at
did. Yeah, I just did mine up into 21. But
okay.
Pittsburgh, I think Pittsburgh right here need a wide receiver. I'm gonna go Denzel Boston out of Washington. I don't think they can go and get a veteran wide receiver because remember they traded for and
Right.
paid DK Metcalf, so they're
Right.
not gonna tie that kind of money up in another receiver in free agency when they could just draft one. Um,
Okay.
to go opposite of
DK.
DK Mac, yeah, DK, and I'm not sure if Aaron Rodgers coming back or not,
Well,
but
they got the rookie who they draft, I think 2 years ago, behind Aaron Rodgers.
oh he talking about the guy he was in Shador draft, so they drafted him last year out of Ohio State.
Right. They got him and they got Mets um Donkey Kong Rudolph.
Winston in the building. What's up, Winston?
What's up, Winston, my dad?
Yo,
Winston was happening.
what's going on, fella? How y'all
What's up?
feel?
What do you think Pittsburgh should do in the draft?
Everything under the damn sun,
There you go.
What he said.
to be honest.
Everything under the sun.
Oh, Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What the
like
hell is that cat name? He was Ohio State's quarterback when they won it.
Will Howard,
Yeah,
I
Will
think.
Howard. I knew it was Will something. I was about to say Will Campbell. Where the fuck I get Will Campbell from? But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Will Howard.
no,
Uh,
we're
but
talking
Pittsburgh got a
the
history
left
of
tackle.
ever since
It's
Big
the left
Ben
tackle
been
for New
gone,
England.
they quarterback play ain't been. They tried Mason Rudolph, that ain't work. Kenny Pickett didn't work. Then you brought in Russell Wilson, that didn't work. You let Justin Fields go. Now you got Will Howard there. You brought in Aaron Rodgers. So they kind of can't really seem to get a young quarterback to work for them. And
But
now you got Mike McCarthy as the head coach. So
but if you look at Mike McCarthy, he made quarterbacks better. For example, that was when he had that MVP in the running. He had Aaron Rodgers
You
MVP.
can't, you can't really put
yeah.
what Dak did under Mike McCarthy as because of Mike McCarthy.
I
Because
mean, I don't know.
Dak,
I
Dak,
guess. I mean,
Dak,
they
Dak,
gotta,
Dak,
if they gotta figure out what they trying to do, cause they can't keep doing this, bringing in a
Or
vet.
Dak
or
numbers, Dak numbers have been the same pretty much for like the past 7 seasons.
well,
That was before Mike
They gotta
McCarthy
figure that
came
out.
and
But
after
I
Mike
don't think it's
McCarthy
gonna
left.
be. I
or
think they go with Mike McCarthy coming. They may not even go young QB. They
well,
might just stick with going with vets and have a young QB as the backup, cause they ain't been able to hit on the young quarterback since Big
Hold
Ben
on,
left.
you said they may go with who?
and his name Will Howard.
Yeah, from
Man,
Ohio State.
ain't nobody worry about Will Howard.
There
I
you
promise.
go.
They ain't thinking about Will Howard.
But
See, in all actuality, if Will Howard was at where he was supposed to be at, then Will Howard would have been pushing Aaron Rodgers. Somewhere
right,
along the line. Somewhere along the line, he been pushing Aaron Rodgers, or he be coming in, getting the snaps, when the game getting out of hand, this, that, and third, sitting there
right.
trying to help progress him. He's not doing none of that. He's not pushing for reps at all. Will Howard is just on the team because you got drafted to the team.
Yeah, I don't.
Right. Now, do that your edge? Because they edge getting
T,
older.
T.J. Watt.
Yeah, he getting older.
No, because I mean, like I put it to you like this: where they at in this process?
I mean,
To be
what's his
honest,
brother name?
if if
Uh,
if I if I was Pittsburgh, this is what I would do.
what the hell is T.J. Watt brother name?
JJ,
It's JJ, and they got another one play the
they,
fullback.
they play
But
fullback.
Nah, to my Watt.
yeah,
Yeah, three of them, three wide brothers.
it's three of them.
Yeah. What I would do if I
Yeah,
was
T.J.
Pittsburgh,
Watt.
this is what I would do. I would sit there. I would
Yeah, they
go
got
invest
him
on
and
I would go invest on the defensive
they
line.
took a D lineman last year out of Oregon in the first round.
He a
Who?
Oregon fan.
Yeah, I'm an Oregon
Who
fan.
is?
I am. Now,
Winston.
this one I would
Okay.
sit there and tell you
So
that
he
they
know
would do.
exactly who I'm talking about then. They took him in the first round last year out of Oregon. D lineman. So Jalen Ramsey is there. Um,
I'm not worried about Jalen Ramsey old ass either. He's a
who else they got
non-factor.
on the defense? Joey
If,
Porter Jr. is there. Um, Patrick Queen.
He there.
Yeah. So I could see them. I
In
don't think
between.
I don't think they take an edge rush in the first round. Maybe in the second round.
So
I
they
got them
need.
taking that. Yeah, I got them taking that wide receiver in the first round.
Okay.
And
Well,
then they took a running back last year, and uh Warren, he's still there.
now remember, Arthur Smith not there no more. He went to the Buckeyes.
Yeah,
So they will need to change it up.
yeah, and maybe Aaron Rodgers come back with his old former head coach Mike McCarthy. So I don't know. Maybe that's what they do.
All
I
right.
don't know, but they got to figure that quarterback thing out.
Right.
They can't keep doing this,
Right.
forever. They going to find one a franchise one.
Hey, Bama,
That's
relax with that bear down, man. Bear these nuts.
dang. So we were talking about
Hey,
early.
hold on. He an Alabama fan too, so hey, kick
Ah,
rocks, my man.
we were talking about early how the Michigan ex-Michigan head coach might finna get off. Yes or no? Well,
He
because
may get off based off what me and you was talking about earlier. He might get off of that. He probably will
because
get off of that.
because she lied.
You
She
right,
said
Bama. They on us. They on us. Hey, Bama, hit that link and come on real quick, bro.
because she lied. His assistant lied, talking about he broke into her house, but she let the man in. She told her lawyer, basically, we do not have no relationship, and the lawyer told all that shit, but y'all work together. So that's why he calling you. He ain't calling you after 5 o'clock. He called her like maybe 10 times the whole week to see where you were coming to work. So,
Yeah,
I mean, if he get off, I will sue her. I will
Mm-hmm.
sue her lawyer.
sue every damn body.
Wait, y'all made me lost my job over this fuck shit.
You said sue. You'll sue the hair follicles out their ass cheeks.
Hell yeah. I will sue you till you cannot even work in the same state no more.
Man,
You
but
you
but if he gets off, you think somebody hire him as a head coach?
yes,
As a head coach?
as a head coach, yes. if you need a good head coach and this man get off, yes. North Carolina, we know Bill Belichick not going to do nothing there.
Nah,
Who
he
need a
ain't
good
doing.
head coach?
I mean, it's a lot of programs throughout the
Right.
country need a good head coach.
If
Well,
this
I wouldn't sit there and say that Bill Belichick not gonna do something at North Carolina. You got to think about it
Florida State.
and actually put it in perspective. Like Bill Belichick walked into a shit show.
what
You
You
didn't
think he
see
can
like
get that
what
program going back right?
who Sherrod. Sherrod, yeah, possibly. But I know it's gonna take time. It don't matter who's the coach. It doesn't matter who's the coach.
So I
The
don't
the
know.
thing
It's a
is
lot
if you
going
actually
on.
going if you're gonna actually afford the head coach time to
It's a
actually
lot of
change the
evidence and stuff
program.
that look like they
what
just they looked overlooked or whatever. And like you said, some lies been mixed up in there too. So
uh, more lies than telling the truth. I would say that
damn.
more lies, and they're just the basics. They're
That's
not
I
stuff
mean,
we
like
know.
they're not
from
talking about everything else. That's just what we know so far.
Yeah.
from what I'm grasping from the situation is
Damn, that's crazy.
the the charges that Sherrod
Well, if he
Moore is sitting
beat
there
if
facing,
he beat this, I
he'll
bet
probably end up facing.
he won't
He'll
come
probably
close
end
to
up
doing
facing
shit
it.
else.
And then
So
after
it's nothing.
that, he's gonna end up suing Michigan. He's gonna sue
So what
Michigan.
dates is the combine?
Thursday, the
It start Thursday. Okay.
yeah.
So Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Them the 3 days they going. Okay.
So like Winston saying, he do if he get off of this, he to sue Michigan,
The girl, the female.
to sue the female and her lawyer because you did not tell the whole truth. You just
And the
told
lawyer
part of it.
was in on it.
Right, the whole time, the
Damn,
whole
boy.
damn time.
Damn.
So you
So did Michigan never fired her though, right?
know
Damn.
he was trying to get her a promotion while he was working there,
Right.
and
I
when he got fired, she went to them. Oh, can I get his job? Since blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's what she did. But she made it seem like he was stalking her. He was doing all this, but it was the other way around. She just told nothing but lies. Her and her lawyer.
so in situations like this, because even when you look at the Ime Udoka situation when he was in Boston, and it was consensual between him and the female,
Right.
since they let him go, do you think they should have just suspended both of them until further investigation?
Yeah.
You can't fire one. Okay,
And not
if a man and a woman, especially in the Ime Udoka situation, if a man and a woman, and the woman come out and said it was consensual, why the hell did you fire him and not just suspend them both? Because they both was involved with it.
right.
She admitted to it was consensual. So how the hell does he lose his job and she keep hers? They both should be suspended
Right.
until the investigation is completed.
Right. They
How
should.
the hell you fire one and then keep the other one when the other one that you kept said it was consensual?
Right.
If he violated team rules, so did she.
Right.
So how the hell you
So
fire one and not the other?
so now the ex head coach, he not even talking to the media. He like, look, I'm not finna say shit to y'all. All this shit finna come out and y'all just see who did what. And it pointing the finger at her. He said, I don't gotta say nothing. My lawyer already know what the business is. And I think she said, we trying to get more money out of some shit like that. She was trying to play that like he was not going to fight it. He said, no, I ain't did shit wrong. She made all this shit up to make me look bad. So you making me look bad, and I'm not finna say shit to the media. I'm finna make her and her team look bad. So when I get out of there, I just turn around and sue their ass. Payback is a bitch, ain't it?
Yeah.
But that what goes around come back on you. If you out for money, if you being greedy and you already getting money, but you want more money and you make your own lies,
Yeah.
and my lawyer caught you in your lies because her lawyer did not tell the police officer they worked together. Her lawyer did not tell the police officer where they worked together. This is why he called her. She did not say none of that. She made it seem like they were in a relationship. So you can't have your cake and ice cream. Which one is it? Were y'all in a relationship in your head, or was it just work related? So you feel? I know to keep y'all informed how
Yeah.
this play out, but if he get off of this, I would turn around and sue both of them.
Sue the hair follicles out there.
Mm-hmm. It should be a chicken head then, both of them.
Damn, boy.
Though you lied. You
Yeah.
don't got
You
no
lied.
proof whatsoever. Where your proof?
So she got caught lying her ass off.
Got caught lying, both of them.
Well, damn. That
They
right there
play
is that right there could dismiss the charges. You know what I mean?
right. And the judge was like, I don't believe shit coming out of you. Go look at the videos I put in the chat. The judge looked at her like, bitch, are you crazy?
Well, damn. That's crazy. Cause when it
Man,
first happened, I was like, man, what the hell is this dude doing?
right. And he did not say nothing whatsoever. He said, but yeah, I'm gonna let my lawyers fight my battle.
I'm
Y'all
gonna let
don't
my
go
lawyers
nowhere.
do what I'm paying them to do.
Right. Y'all don't go nowhere. Get some popcorn, though. It finna get good.
Get you a beer. Get some
Right.
popcorn and a beer. It's about
Right.
to get good.
It about to get good. I don't gotta say shit. My lawyer finna talk for me.
And damn, they done lied. So really, ain't too much
Right.
talking we got to do because you done lied. You
You
got to do more
lied.
talking now to explain your lie.
Right. Then when you got to cover that lie, you gotta make it another one to cover the next one.
So eventually, you just gonna have to tell the truth. So you caught, you caught.
Right. And then the second time they went to court, they go to court again. They did not say the date and time, but yeah, the judge like, I already know, but I already see this shit, you know.
Yeah.
Look at the videos I sent, put in the chat. You gonna be like, damn. His lawyer was up there where he did not call after 5 o'clock. He called between work hours. That means he called. Yes, he went to her house, but her lawyer said he broke in the house. No, she let him in.
Boy,
She
that shit
let
could.
him in. Then she gonna play the victim. Oh, well, he in my house. No, why you didn't say you let the man in your house? Why you didn't tell that part?
She opened the door
She
and let him come in.
let him come in and said, okay. But she went to another room and said, oh, he in my house. You ain't say the part you let the man come in. You ain't tell that part. You ain't say that part. You told your lawyer he brought into no, the lawyer said, well, tell the police officer he brought into the house.
And that's what she did.
Right. And if you
But
gonna
damn,
if he gonna kill himself, why he had a damn butter knife? Make that make sense.
a
A
butter
butter
knife.
a butter knife.
He ain't even have no razor. He had a butter
He
knife.
did not have no razor. He did not have none of that shit. This motherfucker had a butter knife. What kind of damage can somebody do with a butter knife?
I mean, I guess unless he was about to, I don't know.
Oh, I don't kill myself. I just think she made your hair for this shit. And you deserve to get you
Whatever the hell coming to you, you should
right.
get the damn.
You should get what this man got coming to him. You should get it. And on top of that, that should make you pay this man.
So you think that's how it should be, not just in this situation, but when situations similar to this,
Yep,
that the person that lied should get the punishment that they got, that who got accused.
yep,
But you know, it's a hell of a lot of people that's locked up off of a lie and shit. You
yep,
know, and then a lot of times when they find out it's a lie, they let them out, but they
yeah,
don't get compensated shit. You
right.
know what I'm saying? And then the
But
person that lied on them is just walking around,
right,
you
free and
know,
everything.
free and ain't never went to jail and ain't, you
Right.
know.
I think this go for it should be a law in the United States. If you lie on somebody and you lie on that person, whatever time they were finna get, you should automatically get that time. I don't tell you black, white, green, yellow, orange, purple, Haitian. I don't care.
You get the time.
You get the time. I just caught you in a lie. What else you lying about?
That's crazy, man.
It's crazy as hell. This man lost his career behind this shit.
He did.
You made him look like a damn fool because you were lying the whole time. You and your lawyer.
Damn sure did.
Okay, if he did cheat, okay, it was both of y'all. Both of y'all were cheating. Just not him.
So both of y'all fucked up.
Right. But you just trying to play the victim.
But did
He
she wasn't married though, was she?
no.
Oh, she wasn't married. Okay.
So if this man would have lost his wife and family, and you at home, feet kicked up, and you enjoying life, This man cannot get a job or nothing because you destroyed this young man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
All because you lied.
That's fucked up.
It
That's
fucked up.
fucked up. You got
If
caught in your you got in your feelings and you told a lie.
right. And you kept on telling lies.
You told lies. But you told lies because you was in your feelings.
You were in your feeling. Maybe he was not coming home to you. Or whoop whoop do.
But shit, you knew, like you said, whoop de doo.
Whoop do. You know what it was from the jump.
You knew the man was married.
Right. You you were in your feelings. And better yet, you said, "Oh, I finna set this man up, so he to lose everything he got, the job, the house, the family, everything, and you wanted his job. You wanted more money, so you got greedy. So your lawyer planted this,
Damn. You and the
and
damn lawyer. Shit.
she need to get fired, and they need to take her license away from her.
From that
Yeah,
practicing law.
she don't need to be no lawyer whatsoever. I will take your license away from you. You cannot be a lawyer in the United States
Not
whatsoever.
just not just in the state of Michigan, but in the US.
In the whole U.S., you
Damn.
might as well go dance on the pole.
Damn. So you
Yeah,
ready?
I'm brutal. If I'm him, yeah, go give me. Better yet, give me your house, give me your cars, give me everything you got. If I'm him, that's how I will be feeling. Give me everything you have. And if you don't got it, your husband got it. If he don't got it, his family got it. I'm going after them too.
I'm going after everybody that was in on it.
Right,
The school, you was in Michigan, y'all was in on it?
right. And he did get the money he lost behind this from Michigan.
Yeah. Cause didn't they just extend him, just sign him?
Yeah. And right after this bullshit come out, got to be more careful. She thought they thought he was a damn sucker. They thought he was Boo Boo the Fool. He said, nope. But
Oh,
yeah, it ugly out here. If
it
I'm
is.
him, I'm going after everybody. Even if you look at me wrong, even if you cockeyed it, I'm going after you. I'm going after you. You cockeyed it, you see now, I'm going after you. You throwing up gang signs, I'm going after you. If I'm him, that's how I will be feeling. And the female crying wolf. Oh, but he did it. No, bitch, you did this. You did this. All your lying and shit. And you let the lawyer talk you into telling lies. Though it take two to tango. But she said that I don't want to hear this shit. Yeah, give me your house, give me your cars, give me everything you got. I would be ruthless. That's just me though. though you lie on my good name. But
Yeah.
everybody, thank you to the fans. No, man, y'all, we would not be doing this.
Like, share, subscribe.
User.
Yeah, like, share,
Deuces.
subscribe, man. We'll be back next week. We're gonna finish this. We're gonna finish up the first round. You
Yep.
know, like I said, it's gonna be a lot of movement because the combine ain't happened yet, free agency ain't happened yet, ain't nobody traded. If anybody will trade, it ain't happened yet. But
Right.
you know, you
And
know,
the combine start Thursday at 1 p.m.
yeah.
So,
Hey, I'm gonna start. I was telling Ralph, I'm gonna start making little clips and stuff like that. So if there's anything that you want me to clip, just let me know. Give me like the timestamp or whatever, and I'll clip it for you.
Okay,
our
okay.
go back and clip when I told Ralph his quarterback was finna get paid. And Ralph was like, Ron, he don't need to get
I
paid.
was on this
Clip
every
that.
show during the season.
I said it. I was the first
After
one.
every win, we were saying it.
Right. And look at him. See,
Get that 55 mil.
I should be his agent.
Man, Big Bryce about to get that 55
Yeah.
mil, Ralph.
So
Damn, boy.
y'all might got to pay players with food stamps.
Nah, man, we gonna find a way to make this thing work.
Y'all don't got no choice.
We gonna
Big
find a way to make this thing. Like you said, we
wide
ain't got no
receiver,
choice.
man. Hey, he
Damn,
doing better than your boy CJ ain't doing good over there, man. Bryce doing better than CJ right now. CJ just got a
Stroud.
good defense. CJ just got a good defense over there.
Right. They talk about
CJ ain't
trading
lighting it up no more.
They talk about trading CJ too.
That's what I'm saying. They ain't trying.
Nah,
Y'all.
they need another wide receiver.
They need
But I'm
two
saying the
wide
way it
receivers.
was looking the first year, it was like, man, y'all got a bust, but it ain't looking like that no more. CJ looking like more like the bust than Bryce.
Yeah,
Right.
defensively, Houston good defensively.
That's what I'm saying.
They
That's the
don't,
only thing that's
yeah,
saving CJ is the defense.
defense. But they need another because Tank. I think who Robert Woods he retired,
He retired and went back to the
and then
Rams.
and then
When
Mechie
he died.
They traded Mechie,
Yeah.
and I
Then
think he went. Where did Mechie go? Is it the Jets?
I think
But CJ
I
was talking
think.
slick after his first year. He was talking
But
crazy.
they traded Mechie, and then Tank Dell, his knees ain't good, bro. He done tore his knees up twice.
Yeah. Who's their number
uh,
one again?
I
Uh,
think
it's Collins,
Oh,
ain't it?
Nico.
Nico
yeah.
But they
Collins.
got Higgins. Higgins look good over there. Higgins look like he might be something.
Mm,
Uh,
I don't
maybe.
know.
I don't know. Maybe.
Man, if he had a good quarterback like he said he was, after that first year, he was talking crazy. Like he
Well,
was
remember
talking
the
like he was that good.
Kardashian.
Hey, man. Like I said, Bryce Young looking like that dude. That first round draft pick, CJ looking sketchy right now.
All I know, I was the first one to call it.
I
I
told you,
needed.
I like Bryce. I didn't think he was 55 million or 50
I,
million, but I like Bryce. He's gotten better every year though. That's all I can say.
I need to be Bryce's agent.
Hey man, call him, hit him up.
I'll be like, hey, player, I was the one that said they finna pay you.
Yeah, your boy Ralph, your boy YouTube Sports Talk.
Your own fans said, nah,
Your
player,
boy
you.
YouTube, you could go tell him Ryan YouTube Sports Talk didn't even believe in you.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
That's crazy, man. Your own boy, man.
Your own boy, your own fan. He said you
55
need a
man.
booster seat.
Man, 55 million, bro.
That's a
55
lot.
million.
Man, we need another year,
It
bro.
might not go off the depends on how they pay him though. Because I mean, we pay Micah 47, but he don't get 47 million a year. You know what I'm saying?
That
So
might,
it's not the cap hit. So it
right,
just
that
depends on
might backload it. That might
Yeah,
put a lot
incentive
in
based.
front. Yeah.
yeah. I don't think it's gonna be 55 a year. No, that's not gonna be the cap hit. It's just averages out that way.
But still, if y'all pay him all this money, how y'all gonna get players to come to Carolina?
They're gonna get
We'll
there. They're
make it
gonna
work.
play with Bryce. They're gonna take a pay cut to play with Bryce.
We
Yeah,
not signing Rico Dow. Rico Dow won't be back.
yeah.
But y'all gonna use what y'all gonna stick with Hubbard?
Chuba Hubbard, and we got Jonathan Brooks. He coming
Oh
off of
yeah,
a torn ACL, and we drafted Travis Etienne.
oh yeah, y'all good.
We
Is
gonna see.
y'all line cool? I don't know about y'all line.
The offensive line?
Yeah.
Yeah, the offensive line pretty solid.
But
Okay,
I
so
know
I
one
D
mean,
thing.
line, we just need to get some more pass rushers.
I know one
I mean,
thing.
with the NFC South, it's not like y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all gonna be in the thick of it, man. Because that division's up for grabs right now. It ain't no clear cut favorite.
I know one thing though. Somebody finna get paid.
Man,
That tight end about to get paid for run. Right?
Now
Cal
we
Pitts.
finna franchise tag him tomorrow.
He
Yeah,
about to
y'all
get
gonna
broke out.
franchise.
Top three, top five money?
Mm, 18 million.
18 mil a
Yeah.
year.
I think, but we gonna backload it though.
I think this was his best year after his rookie year, though. This past year.
He- well, that's that. Tell that to the Tampa Bay fans. That he on them. I'm sorry. He on them this past season. So
He
I
owned Tampa Bay.
yeah, he got 2 touchdowns in each game on Tampa Bay.
Something about that
So
Tampa Bay Bucks, man. You're gonna have to get Brother Lou up in here, man.
yeah,
You're gonna have to see that boy twice a year again.
and they don't got nobody to stop him. So
They're gonna have to see that boy Pitts.
so, but again, the fans, without y'all, we would not be doing this. Like and share the show, and thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, fellas.
All right,
Till the
man.
Peace.
See
next one.
y'all next week. Yeah.